What's up, y'all? You know, you had one of them days where you overextended yourself. I missed out on the whole cooking class because I overextended myself. However, I was having some thoughts, and this came to mind. Let me see how many of y'all are up. Y'all still up? What up, Vic? Did I just drive? Oh, okay. I thought I just drove down the one way. Downtown, I'd be lost sometimes trying to find my apartment. Hey, listen. I'm gonna ask y'all something. Just a real conversation. Are you one of those type of people that when something happens or somebody does something either to you or either it affect you, do you let time go by and just for the sake of peace, it's all good? Or are you one of those type of people, me personally, that be stuck right there at what happened? And before we move on, we need to have a conversation. Or either we don't have to have a conversation, but it happened and it made me feel that way, a certain way. And it had an effect on me. And it ain't necessarily holding grudges. It affected you. And it's how you feel. And I don't know, I'm just on the side of therapists. Oh, there's True Kitchen right there. Nothing moves forward unless the issue is resolved. If you do something to me, I'm stuck right there. I'm right there. I pick up right where we left off. That's where I am. Right there, right there, right there. At what happened. That's where I'm stuck at. Right there. I'm stuck right. I'm not moving off of that. And that don't mean that I'm holding grudges. That don't mean that I hate you, but that's where I am with you. You understand? I find it's crazy because I think sometimes as black folks and as family people, we just kind of want to keep peace and we don't want to address anything because we're nervous that it might ruin the relationship. Well, the relationship got ruined when that person did what the fuck they did. And we think that just letting time go by, it's going to be okay. God going to deal with them. Jesus going to work it out. It'll be all over in the morning. And that's just not my thinking, and I don't think it's healthy. And let me tell you why. Because if you don't address issues with people that have done something to have an effect on you, the next time they do something, you're going to be triple angry because you never addressed the first issue. And if you don't address the issue, they will continue to do things. Sometimes when you address issues, people have more respect for you and they won't do anything else. And that's a fact. You know, your uncle punched you in your throat and you let a few months go by and now you and your uncle cool again, but you never addressed the fact that he punched you in your throat. So the next time he hits you or punch you in the arm and you saying stuff like, I'm sick of this shit. Well, you ain't got to be sick of nothing. What do you mean you sick of it? You sick of it because it keeps happening and you never address the first issue. You know, I had a family member did something, not personally to me, but they did something real fucked up. And then let me get to, which brings me to my third part. And the psychological part of people and the manipulation part comes in when people try to change the narrative and treat you as if you've done something to them. But when I tell you I love my people, man, black folks is super manipulative. Will make you feel guilty for getting mad about something that was done to you. You know what I mean? And I'm just one of those type of people, man. I'm real loyal. I wake up with good intentions every day. I wake up to do good. I don't wake up to do evil. You know, but when certain things that have an effect on me or whatever, then, you know, it's time for a conversation. You know, I address it. But some people just, they don't want to address something. No, it ain't all good. It ain't all good until the next thing happens. So, I don't know, you either one way or the other way. You know, because even with me, I make mistakes and I'm not perfect. But if I have done something to you, okay, I want to apologize and make good on it. You know, and then here's the other thing. Man, I'm not gonna kiss your ass because you might be dead tomorrow. If your ass die after you did some shit that's fucked up or whatever, you just dead or I'm just dead. It don't have to ever get resolved. I'm not gonna be with you and be around you just because you might die. Because once I feel the way I feel, I mean, the amount of care that I have for you is totally different at that point. If you die, you just die. I'm sorry. I don't want you to die. I don't hope that you die. But if you die, you just die. But I'm not going to be around bullshit just because I don't want to feel guilty if you die. You know, we got that other little bullshit psychological thing we try to use on people. Well, you know, y'all need to work it out because tomorrow is not promised. And then they try to, family members that don't like to deal with an issue or confrontation, they use the word y'all. Whatever. I mean, I talked to a family member today. I'm not talking about our conversation because me and this one particular family member is real close, but I'm just talking about friends, co-workers, family members. They if you in a room and one guy punched the other guy in the chest and the other guy that got punched in the chest is hurt, then you say, well, y'all need to work it out. Well, how the fuck y'all need to work it out when you sat there and saw him punch him in the chest? Now, how the fuck is it y'all when he got punched in the chest and we all standing there watching? That type of shit right there is what kind of get me a little annoyed, because don't nobody want to really deal with what really happened because you don't want to offend the puncher. You want to be cool, keep everything cool with everybody. It's all good. But hey, you were wrong for punching him in the chest. I saw it. You was wrong. That was bullshit what you did. The coward way to deal with issues is, well, y'all get together and y'all, come on, man. Come on, y'all. What the fuck you mean, y'all, when you just sat there and saw this nigga punch this nigga in the chest? we the generation of the reaction and not the generation of going all the way to the beginning and finding out what happened and how it started. That's real talk. Not saying this to throw off on anybody. I'm not in my feelings about anything. Something did happen, but I'm just thinking because I try to think like I play shit back in my mind and say, was I wrong? What did I do wrong? Because all I did, now for my two little situations I got going on, all I did was wake up to do good. I make sure I'm clear. First thing I do is make sure my ass don't stink. I take a bath, wash my face, brush my teeth, check myself. Did you wake up with good intentions every day? You know, I had somebody to just apologize to me a couple of months ago, and I was so mad about what he did to me. I forgot about how I reacted, and I feel like I owe him an apology. And he gonna get that apology next week. I'm gonna man up and say, hey, I said some stuff that I shouldn't have said when I was, I ain't gonna even say when I was mad, because that sounds like a justification. I said some things that I should not have said, and I apologize. I ain't gonna say because I was mad, because that sounds like you justifying it. I did this because, no, I said something that I think that I know was inappropriate to you and about you. So I apologize. Period, point blank, no justification. So I'm gonna make sure that I do that next week, face to face. And I like to do it face to face. I don't like this phone and text and shit or whatever. That's a face to face conversation. I'm gonna sit down and make good, you know. And that's just real talk, folks. You know, everybody's scared to confront somebody that does something wrong because it's not popular to, or not even confront, address, or say something. Everybody want to keep peace. I get that. You know, the person that got punched in the chest want to keep peace until he got punched in the chest. So it's just one of those things where remember those 4 points: the manipulation, what happened, take it all the way to the beginning. And if you did something to somebody, you make sure you apologize without justification. If you're going to apologize, apologize. But don't justify it. Don't justify it, because that's a form of manipulation. And I deal with so many people because I'm a public figure. And I deal with so many people. So I'm just real sensitive when it comes to manipulating, because I have to read people all the time because I meet so many people. And I tell you, when people walk up on me and I be reading them, man, my spirits and stuff get bad. I be turned off the first 2 or 3 seconds, because I know whether you're genuine or not right on the spot. And if you affected me a certain way and I can't get you out of my space or get out of your space, I'm gonna let you know how you making me feel in a very nice way and try to get away from you. I just know what manipulation look like, and I know what it feel like. And God has given me, most public figures, a sense of discernment, because we meet so many damn people. People that don't know us, you have to decide within those first 2 minutes whether these people that's in your space genuine or not. That's real talk. You know, play back this whole video and share it. It's real talk. You know, I have issues just like everybody else, and I have to deal with stuff just like everybody else, and don't no amount of success alleviate you from having problems and issues like everyone else. So, you know, being around enough therapists and counseling and getting counseling myself and being a bit, I really just try to use wisdom and learn how to deal with certain things. And as you get older, try to do better about how I deal with stuff. So take that video and play it back. I mean, you might not agree with everything, but just do this one thing. Make sure that every single day that you wake up, you check yourself. Do a self-check. Just like you check your armpits and your breath before you leave the house. Do a self-check and make sure that you wake up every single day with good intentions to do the right thing. And if you want to do a little extra, say, hey, I'm going to do something good today for someone today. It don't have to be a homeless person, but even a kind word, a kind message, something positive. Wake up to do good every day. But don't let people manipulate you after you've been done wrong into thinking, just for the sake of peace, to not address the issue. Address the issue. If you plan on having any type of relationship with the person, the issue have to be resolved. Just like I told my son, nothing moves forward until the issue is resolved. Because not resolving issues, that's where shit get real toxic. Because boy, on that next time they do something, and if you address most people when they do stuff, they won't do that to you again, because they know it's going to be a uncomfortable conversation or a confrontation or whatever. But a lot of people don't do stuff to me or whatever because they know that I'm going to address it, and then they'll try to manipulate it by saying you crazy and you mean and you bipolar just because you don't allow people to take advantage of you. That's fine. And I got a lot of people that don't like me, but you best goddamn believe they respect me, because people just don't do stuff. They don't do it because they already know I'm not having it, you know. And there you go. I hope y'all have a good night. Get some rest. I got to be at work. Hey, y'all, I got President Barack Obama on the morning show. Barack Obama will be on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show in the morning talking about his book. And it was a real interesting, heartfelt conversation we had with the 44th President of the United States. So I'm putting it into my apartment and I'm going to take my ass to sleep. And if you see this jogging suit tomorrow, I just put this on to go to 7-Eleven. I am definitely wearing this to work tomorrow because I'm not pulling out no clothes because I don't like to wash clothes. You will see this jogging suit tomorrow. I just put this on tonight. It ain't dirty. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I didn't shit on myself. Have a good night.